Hey everybody, it's Scott in the Prog Corner, and I am excited because today I am going to look at the top 25 prog rock epics of all time. You guys have been asking for this episode, and I've kind of been dragging my feet because I wanted to really make sure I dug through the archives and really got what I consider to be the very best 25. The Chris Squire rules are in effect. That means only songs 15 minutes or longer will be considered, and only one per artist. So, without further ado, here we go. The top 25 Prog Epics. And at number 25, we've got Milliontown by Frost off their debut album. An amazing modern prog rock track. It really has everything I want from a modern prog song. At number 24, Grendel from Marillion. Really the first of the second wave prog bands, Marillion. This was off their first EP. It showed that prog could be great even if it wasn't super complicated. At number 23, Mike Oldfield with Ommadawn. Part one, part two, consider the whole thing. I don't know. It's his masterpiece. I could have gone with Tubular Bells. I could have gone with anything off of Incantations, but yeah. At number 22, IQ with Harvest of Souls. Yeah, this thing is structured like Supper's Ready and kind of sounds a little bit like Supper's Ready, but it is fantastic. Number 21, I've got the Mars Volta with Cassandra Gemini. From the ashes of the great at the drive-in. These guys are wacky and crazy. I love what they do. At number 20, Haken. From their debut album, we have Celestial Elixir. I could have gone with Visions. I could have gone with a couple different things, but I really like their first album, and I really like how this song closes it out. At number 19, we're going with Banco, Mutuo de Soccorso with Canto Nomade per un Prigionero, Politico. Yeah. It's Italian prog off their third album. I love them so much. It's a great track, a great band. At number 18, Sweden's Ritual with The Dangerous Journey. This is off their 2007 album, the Helmulik Volunteer Band, which I guess is based on a Swedish, Norwegian, some kind of Scandinavian children's book. It's just really great. At number 17, I'm going with Octavarium by Dream Theater. A lot of good choices from Dream Theater. I'm going with this one because I really dug the way that album was structured. The whole song cycle was really cool, and it closed out with that fantastic track. At number 16, Museo Rosenbach with Zarathustra. This 1973 Italian prog album just knocks it out of the park. Side one is one long suite. It's just incredible. That theme will be stuck in your head for years and years once you hear it. At number 15, we've got Big Train, East Coast Racer, the first track off their English Electric Part 2 album. One of their best long form songs that tells such a great and interesting story. At number 14, I'm going with Pink Floyd Dogs off the Animals album. I almost went with Echoes, but Dogs means more to me personally, so I went that way. Number 13, we're going with Anesthetize by Porcupine Tree. Steven Wilson and company. This is kind of the culmination of everything that band had been leading up to, and it's just an amazing track. Features Alex Lifeson. Enough said. Number 12, I'm going with the Lizard Suite from the Lizard album by King Crimson 1970. It's so weird and so complicated that even Robert Fripp didn't know if he liked this thing or not for years. It's amazing. It's got John Anderson. It's got this weird build-up. It's just incredible. At number 11, I'm going with Spock's Beard, The Great Nothing. Neil Morris is such an amazing songwriter. this is kind of his ode to the music business, and how he had been struggling for years and years and couldn't really do anything, and this is just his big middle finger to it. It's amazing. At number 10, Graaf Generator and a Plague of Lighthouse Keepers. Peter Hamill is a genius. I love this track. It features Robert Fripp somewhere on it. I don't know where exactly, but I just really, really love Graaf Generator, and this is kind of the apex of their entire discography. At number 9, Transatlantic but Stranger in Your Soul. These guys obviously have a lot of different epics I could have gone with, but this one to me just kind of is their very best. And if you're not familiar with Transatlantic, Bridge Across Forever is the album this comes from, and I'd probably start there. But number 8, I've got the Flower Kings and The Truth Will Set You Free. This is from their 2002 album, Unfold the Future. It's 30 minutes of absolute great modern progressive rock, Roy Stalton Company. I could have gone with The Love Supreme. I could have gone with the 60-minute long Garden of Dreams. They've got a lot of great epics, but I think this is my favorite from them. At number 7, I'm going with 2112 from Rush. Yeah, I could have gone with Hemispheres, but I really like what Rush did with this. The storytelling, it just is really moving, and it's fantastic. And it's the record that really put them on the map anyway. It's kind of where I started paying attention to Rush all those years ago. 2112 at number 7. At number 6, I'm going with Todd Rundgren's Utopia, the Ikon. Another 30-minute track, although this was back in the days of vinyl, so it's 30 minutes all on one side. It was the longest track at the time because of the restrictions of vinyl. It's just wacky that he's got 3 keyboard players going. It's just insane. I guess Todd had been listening to a lot of Mahavishnu Orchestra when this thing came out, and it shows. It's just incredible. At number 5, Wobbler, From Silence to Somewhere. The best album of 2017, starts with a sidelong epic, and it's everything you want from a sidelong track. It's emotive, it's beautiful, it takes you in a lot of different places. It's their masterpiece. There's a reason why this album is the highest rated modern prog album on Prog Archives. Yeah, it's that good. I've got it at number 5. At number 4, I'm going with Thick as a Brick. The whole thing, let's call it one song. 1972 saw, a lot of great stuff. Just a lot of great stuff. Somewhere along the line, I really think I skipped something, and I think that's going to be Tarkus. Yeah, at number 3, I'm going with Tarkus. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. This was, after their first album, they wanted to make a statement about what progressive music really was, and the sidelong epic Tarkus is just incredible. I've got it at number 3. At number 2, breaks my heart, but I'm gonna put Close to the Edge at number 2 from Yes, 1972. It's 18 minutes and 36 seconds or whatever it is of absolute perfection. It's hard to believe that there's something I put even higher than it, but yes, to me, the greatest prog epic of all time at number 1 is Supper's Ready. From Genesis off of Foxtrot, and that's my top 25. Now, if you notice with the Chris Squire rules, that means Starless from King Crimson's not on there. A lot of great songs. Heart of the Sunrise, not on there. But anyway, the top 25 prog epics of all time, right there. You heard it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Anyway, I am Scott from the Prog Corner, and I'll see you guys soon.